Happy day 6. This is day 6 of Move It Out to Manifest. We are 2/3 of the way, right? Some of you are kind of still in that dip phase, or you're going back to work, or you're experiencing some resistance, and you're showing up in the group and you're sharing about it, and I freaking love it. And I love that you're finding solutions. You're asking other people in your home for help. You're setting a timer. Like what is working for you? I absolutely love it. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for your shares. Yeah, it's stuff, right? And we're stirring the chi, the life force energy in our homes. And what happens when you stir it up? Stir it up, little darling. I know, I just had to. So, what happens when you stir stuff up? Energy comes up, things come up, emotions come up, resistance comes up. So, thank you again for being here and doing this together and noticing what's coming up when you find things associated with the past version of you, or things that cost money that you spent and, or things that just you never used. So, yeah, thank you for sharing. Again, you all rock my world. Thank you. Day 6, this is a really fun concept. So, unburying the goddess within. It's kind of the whole concept, the reason behind my entire business, right? I was I was doing organization and decluttering for almost a year and a half before I even named my business, before I even started thinking about it, because I knew I didn't want to be just ABC organizers, right? Or something just that bland. I wanted to get to the essence of why I do this. And it really is to help women unbury that authentic self in them, to really look at their things intentionally and decide, is this really me, or is this covering up who I am? And let it go. So, Go Goddess, as you know, is like part battle cry, part cheer, part let's keep it moving. And that's Go Goddess organizing. And I've been just really loving supporting women. So, this concept today, day 6 of Move It Out to Manifest, is really unburying that inner goddess. When we talked about radical responsibility, how we are both the creator, we are the creator of our situation. We are the creator of the problem, and the creator, we have the power to solve it, right? So this is another layer of that. If you follow the laws of attraction, we are all vibrating, right? We are sending out energy, and we are bringing things to us, and we are repelling things. So because of radical responsibility, what we have is what we have brought in. What the situation we have is what we have brought in. Now, if we take it down a layer, it is because of our vibration. Have you ever just been around someone and their whole vibe is high? It's like boom, and there's something about them. You're like, oh, I want to be around them. I really like their energy. I'm very attracted to that. Or in the reverse, have you been with someone who you're like, I don't know what it is. It's nothing they said, but you can just feel. You feel their vibe is lower, their vibration. So let's think of this vibe. The vibration, the level of vibration, again, a musician, right? So A440, right? When things vibrate at a certain level, we're going to have a reaction to it. We're going to hear the note. We're going to feel something. Now, on an energetic level, where we're vibrating, pardon me, where we're vibrating is attracting things to us. Now, what you specifically want to manifest from this group, or whatever your goal is this year, your current vibration is not high enough to call that in. I'm going to say that again. We are currently not vibrating high enough to bring in what we desire. So, how do we fix that? Well, you're in a good place. Let's picture this. Let's picture this ball of energy, this ball of vibration, and it's vibrating, but it's covered in layers of stuff. So, what happens when something is covered in layers of stuff? Does it vibrate faster? No, right? It's heavier. So, it vibrates slower. So, as we peel back, as we remove, I'm talking physical stuff, as we remove physical things from our environment, we are going to raise our vibration and raise our energy level. And that will start to call in some of the things that we say we really want. Let's picture like a magnet. If you picture a magnet that my kids buried out in the yard and lost 2 years ago, and I find it, and it's covered in a dirt clod, and I try to put it next to something metal, and it kind of works, but it's just more covered in dirt, right? It's got a layer of dirt on it. So what do? I clear it off, I cleanse it, and then I try it again. The magnetism of the magnet didn't change, right? But now that we've like removed some of the layers of dirt and stuff and mud, now it can really attract what it wants. So, as we unbury ourselves from the business cards from the last business, from the old medications that no longer serve us, from even the perfumes that aren't like our scent anymore, as we remove those things that no longer are us, we are really getting to the essence, the core values, the who you really are and who you want to be seen as and what you want to attract. I was reviewing, I was thinking about last year, and last year I read a chapter of a book, and so I think I'm going to post that as well. It's an essay on. It's called "The Year I Didn't Buy Anything" or something like that. But I do not condone that. That's not what I'm saying here. Don't go off the deep end and say I'm not buying anything this year. Unison told me. That's not what I'm saying. But in the chapter in this essay, she mentions that it's interesting that every world religion, all of the main world religions that we can think of, what did she say? Have like it's like a either a vow of poverty or like a like they push stuff off, right? The more stuff you have, the less of connection to God. The more stuff you have, the harder it is to have like a connection to source energy. I say unbury the goddess within. But if you have a strong religious connection or spiritual connection to God, the universe, a prophet, um, it's that same idea. My dad, okay, woo, kind of a tangent, but my dad was raised in a home for children by nuns. And he would always say, cleanliness is next to godliness. Cleanliness is next to godliness. And whatever, your religious or spiritual beliefs, it is unclogging that energetic pipeline, that universal pipeline to source, to be able to let go of stuff, to get to the essence of you. So today's workbook assignment is, the question is, what is something that you have let go of during this time together that you have noticed your vibration changed? Your vibration hopefully went up for the better to let something go. Maybe you wrote about it already. Maybe it was something that just stirred like a little resistance up in you. Oh, how can I let that go? And then after you let it go, you're like, wow, I do feel lighter. So you're looking for something Have you let go of something that has let you have has raised that vibration a little bit? And share it with us. And also the next question is there something else that you know, like if you got rid of, that it would propel you forward? Is there anything that you're holding on to that's still resistance? Thank you so much for day 6. This is awesome. I'm just loving what you're all called to let go of. And I will post that video of me reading the chapter. I love I love it when people read to me. So I'm gonna read to you, and take a listen to it when you get a chance. All right. I love you. Bye day 6.